Let's go!
Hey guys, it's Retrohead here, welcome back to another video. Today I have absolutely loads of Carboot finds to show you, as I recently went to a Carboot and found absolutely loads. Normally at the Carboots I do struggle to find as much as I used to find years ago, but when I went to this Carboot today I found absolutely loads of really good stuff. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and please subscribe to our channel Retrohead, but without further ado, let's show you these finds. So my first find is actually the t-shirt that I'm wearing, and there's this really cool Mario t-shirt. And I saw it in a big stack of clothes, which I never ever look through clothes. But I noticed the M, like, sticking out the top. And for only £2, I'm super pleased with this t-shirt. And the next find is this massive stack of PS1 demos and also one PS2 game on the top. The PS2 game on the top is TT Superbikes. Nothing crazy, but I really like my motorcycle games, so I look forward to giving that a quick go. But this whole stack only costs £7.50, and I absolutely love adding PS1 demos to the collection. Along with that PS2 game, the only other thing that isn't a PS2 demo is Star Wars Episode 1 on the PS1. Now this, as you can see, has got the disc inside, so it's disc and manual only. I do already have this game in my collection, but I didn't have it with the manual, so I was really pleased when I saw that in there. So as I said, 22 PS1 demos here, and I'll put a bit of a close up what I've got. There's no like crazy front covers, but some really cool ones. And £7.50 for all of these is really cool. It's when you see these in gaming shops, they're often like 3, 4, 5 quid each. So I was really pleased to find these. I love adding PS1 demos to the collection. And I'm not a massive PS1 collector. I've got a lot of games, but I don't go out my way to buy the expensive games. So if I can give them a little go on these discs where I wouldn't have been able to otherwise, it is a real win. And as I said, I don't really have very many PS1 demos in my collection either. And these are all official PlayStation magazine ones. So I was really pleased with these. So if you're not familiar with the channel, I collect for Nintendo, PlayStation, Atari and Neo Geo. And my dad exclusively collects for Sega. And I found these two Mega Drive games for him in the box for only £1 each. Not crazy titles at all, but they are just pretty cool for £1 each. So we have PGA Tour 96 and also World Cup Italia 90. They're both complete with their manuals, as I said, not crazy titles, but I couldn't resist leaving complete in box Mega Drive games for only £1 each. So I'm going to save my really good finds till the end, because I've got some really good finds to show you. But next up I have these 3 Wii games here, and these were free for £1, so you can't moan at that price. So we have Monster 4x4 World Circuit. This actually looks pretty good for some footage that I've searched up. We have Wally on the Wii, which is pretty cool as well. And also a game that I've played years ago, but don't have in my collection anymore. 007 Quantum of Solace. And I remember this being a really good FPS game. So to get this for about 33p, along with these other ones free for £1 deal, I thought that was a really good find. Next up, I have a few little random finds to show you. So I found this for 50p, the Super Mario Galaxy 2 DVD disc that tells you how to play the game. It would have originally come in the bigger box collector's edition, which I do already have, but again, 50p, I wasn't going to leave it there. The next thing I have is an egg cup from 1994, and that is this Mighty Morphin Power Rangers one. Got quite a few retro egg cups now, so I thought that was a really cool little find. And the next finds were 2 for £1 little figures. Now I can't get a year on these, but they're both Sesame Street figures. So we have Ernie and the Cookie Monster here, which I thought were really cool. The next thing I have is a DVD for only 10p. And apart from the complete box set that I've got, which I love this series, I've never seen one of these DVDs at a car boot or in a charity shop or anything. And that is Detectorists. And this is series 1, and I absolutely love this comedy. And it was only 10p. Now I do already have the complete box set, but if that disc gets scratched for any reason, which I do use it quite a lot, I have a backup copy of season 1, so for only 10p, I was really pleased to find this. Next up is a PS3 game that I bought to add to my collection. Now if you didn't know, quite a while ago I sold my entire PS3 collection, because I'm running out of space really. So to limit what I buy on the PS3 now, I only collect like the sleeve covers, the bigger boxes and stuff like that. And this is a sleeve cover. Now this was in games again, free for £1, and I got 2 other games that I've already traded in CEX. GTA 4 and also F1 2014. Now GTA 4 traded in for £2 and F1 2014 was £3. So I've already got a £5 voucher back, and I'm going to keep F1 2013 Classic Edition with this really nice slipcover. Now I'm not massive on slipcovers, I normally like the bigger box stuff on PS3, but free for £1, there's no way I could leave it there. And also I absolutely love my F1 as well. And this sleeve cover, to be fair, is actually pretty cool. And apart from the scratches on the top, it's in pretty good condition as well. Next up, we have a PS2 game you don't see very often for only £1, and that is FIFA 12. This is in really good condition, complete with the manual as you can see. And this trades into CEX for £4. So that was also a good find. Next up we have two VHSs for only 50p each. Nothing too crazy here, but I'm still pretty pleased with these. So we have Tom and Jerry and also Wacky Racers. I absolutely love both these cartoons. I try not to collect VHS, but when I see ones this cool for only 50p each, how am I supposed to resist that? And this is probably the final find before I get onto the finds that I class as really good finds. And that is this puzzle of Willow and the Wisp, which is a cartoon that I've watched like very small amount of, not very much. But I believe Willow and the Wisp did like some promo of British Gas. I seem to remember watching like something to do with like gas safety and also Willow and the Wisp. If you can remember, let me know in the comments. But this is a puzzle, all complete, 50 pieces. And this only costs 50p, and it's from 1981. And I just absolutely love the retro artwork on that. And this again will look really good on my shelf. Now the next find was a Wii wheel, as you can see here, for 50p. Nothing crazy, but when I picked this out, it actually had a Wiimote still inside it. And I thought there's no way that's going to work for 50p. But if I cut some footage of me testing this now, this is what happened. So as you can see, I'm now just ready to test this controller. Now I've put batteries in it, but I haven't pressed any buttons yet, so I'm hoping that when I press the sync button, it's going to light up. And it is lighting up, which is good. So we do have power. Right, now let's keep... Oh, this is very good. Very good so far. So as you can see, it ended up working. So for only 50p, I would have picked up the Wii wheel in the first place to trade it with Mario Kart Wii, because they give you a bit extra. But to get a working Wiimote as well, this was an absolute bargain. Now this next find was actually really good. I didn't quite realise how good it was till I checked CEX. I thought this thing was worth about maybe 25 quid. But when I checked the price, it's very expensive. Now this item is missing something, so I can't actually trade it in CEX. So when I say how much it's worth at CEX, it's not worth quite that much. But I only paid 3 quid for this. It was an absolute bargain. So as you can see, at the minute, it just looks like a black box. And that is because it's originally meant to have a big sleeve cover around it. And this is the Project Cars 2 Collector's Edition for Xbox One. Now, when I asked the price about this, they said 3 quid. And I could not believe it. It's such a good price. As there are some really cool bits in here. And the only thing it is missing is the actual sleeve cover. It's actually complete inside. Now the first thing we have is this really cool case, and inside it has a really nice art book. And this is actually really cool. I'm not going to flick through all the pages now, but it's a proper thick book as well, and it's really nice. Like, got some amazing pictures of the game inside. And as you can see, inside it's in really good condition. So we have a copy of the game, and this game in CEX is only 4 quid on its own. So to get just that for 3 quid wouldn't have been too bad, really, but as you can see, that is also in really good condition. Because here we have the original lanyard for the game. It has been opened, but it's still in its original plastic bag, which is cool. But the coolest thing about this collector's edition is definitely this model car. Now, if you watch the channel, you'll probably know I absolutely love my cars, and it's really cool to get a McLaren 720S model. As you can see, it's a little bit ripped on the case in there, but that does not bother me at all. This is a really nice model. And to get all of that in this collector's edition for only £3 total was absolutely brilliant. But this person was really friendly and also really wanted to clear stuff out. So as I was giving him the 3 quid for it, he also said, pick anything else you want for free off the stall. Obviously, I wasn't going to pick anything too, like, big or expensive. So I just picked up this cool cassette game that you can play on Amstrad or Spectrum. And that is Commando. Now, I can't play this game, but I've searched up some footage, and it looks really good. So I don't have a tape-based system to play this on. But to get it for free, I thought was pretty awesome. Next up, we have a game that I've been looking for absolutely ages on the Wii, and that is Pikmin. Now, this is just a port of the GameCube version over to the Wii. But this is going to be a really cool little playthrough, as I think it includes motion controls. I know a lot of people don't like that, but I quite like that in games, so I'm looking forward to seeing what it's like compared to the GameCube version, as I have already completed the GameCube version. But as you can see, this is in pretty good condition. It only costs £3.50 off the store, and it's 8 quid in CEX. And when it's a game that I've really been after, it's obviously a good price. And as you can see inside, complete with a manual, VIP points, and a good condition disc. So this was a really good little find, as I've been trying to find this one for absolutely ages. So the next find looks a lot better than it actually is. So the first thing I have here is a Nintendo Switch, but it's just the box only, don't get excited, I've not bought a Switch from the Carboot. So I got a Nintendo Switch box only, a pretty nice condition Xbox 360e console box only, which is pretty cool, and also an Xbox One S box only. Now if you've watched the channel before, you'll know I do like picking up these boxes and pairing them up with consoles to make them as box consoles. Now at the minute I don't have any consoles to put in these boxes, but what I'm going to do is just keep these to the side. You do see Xbox One S's at the car boot sometimes. Switch, I'm not sure how quickly I'm going to find one, to be honest. And the Xbox 360e you do see at the car boot as well. But I only paid £5 for all three of these boxes, which I thought was a pretty good deal. And it's also nice to have like things to look out for. And if I could get like an Xbox One S or a 360e to put in these boxes, it's really satisfying to pair them up. And also a great way to do it on the cheap. So this is the second to last find. As you can see, I've got 3 games here. But the last find is probably my favourite find, so I'm going to show this one first. So it's actually 2 games and 1 case only, but they give me the case for free. And that is Farming Simulator 15. But I might actually have a loose disc for this. And if so, I really like the Farming Simulator games, so that would be pretty cool. But the main game in this bundle I paid £12 for. And this is a game that I've been looking for absolutely ages on this label. So if you're not familiar with the channel again, I'm going for the full UK PAL GameCube set. But also the UK PAL Player's Choice set as well as. And this is a Player's Choice game that I do already have on Black Label, but I've struggled to find it in good condition on Player's Choice, and that is Super Mario Sunshine. So as I said, I paid £12 for this, and it's £20 in CEX, so I was really pleased with that. And this is a really good condition complete copy. Now obviously I'm not going to say too much about the gameplay. I've talked about this game on the channel a lot before, and it's just an absolutely brilliant game. I know it's not loved by everyone, but personally this is one of my favourite Mario games of all time. It's really difficult, but that's what makes it more fun for me. And as you can see here, it's got an ever so slight bit of water damage. I don't even know if you can see it. It's so faint you can hardly see it. But I mainly picked this up because I've been struggling to find a complete in-box copy, and the disc and manual are both in really good condition. It does have a sticker on, as you can see, but that'll be able to come off easily. But yeah, this is a very nice condition copy, and I'm really pleased with this one going in the collection. And this other one costs just 50p, and it looks a lot better than it is, because it's Super Mario Galaxy, but inside, and he told me this at the time, it's Wii Sports Resort. You may be thinking, oh, it's a shame how it wasn't in there, but for only 50p, to get a Mario Galaxy case and a Wii Sports Resort disc, in my opinion, is a very good deal. And the final find this time for me was the best find, for the best value, but also for how, like, sort of shocking it was. So this is a store at the car boot that has like thousands and thousands of games. And they're all priced up, you know, pretty much retail. But they've got this huge section on the floor that says all games £1. But I was so shocked to see actual proper controllers on the floor. Now, at the time I was thinking, like, why did you pick these up? They're not going to work, because they know the values of the stuff. And these were absolutely filthy when I bought them. But I decided to buy them. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Wii controllers here. And I paid £1 each for these, and at the time I thought, you just paid a £5 for 5 broken controllers. Like, why did you do that? But I've since got home and tested these, and shockingly, this is what happened. So as I said, 5 controllers here, all £1 each, and all sold as untested, as I've already said in the video. Now, sorry that the camera is pretty wonky, but I literally just wanted to get these tested, and I haven't set up the camera how I properly do. But I'm really looking forward to testing these. I would be happy if at least one of them worked, to be honest. I only actually have 2 working Wii controls at the minute, so if I found one for a £5 and I knew it worked, I'd probably buy it. So if one works, we're on to a winner. So I'm now going to start syncing in. I do have lights, so it does power on, which is good. And it is flashing like it normally does to sync in. Oh, this is looking good, actually. I've got Wii Sports in to test it at the minute, because that's obviously a good game to test it with. But at the minute, this seems pretty good. This one doesn't actually have a wrist strap, but I'm not really going to be playing many sports with it at the minute, so that doesn't matter. Right, keep your fingers crossed. That's a good sign. We'll play bowling. Wii Sports Bowling is just so iconic. I'll be this one. Right, here we go. This is actually a second-hand Wii that I'm using as well. I've got quite a few Nintendo Wiis, so I've never actually used this Wii, but this is obviously working well as well. Oh! Well, that was a good start. I'm not sure about that B button. I'm going to try that again. Oh no, it seems to be working now. I reckon that's just me doing it wrong. Oh my god, it's been ages since I played this game. Yeah, well, this first controller, I'm going to keep playing with it for a few minutes off camera, but this first one seems to be alright. I'll update you again if I think that it's not working, but I literally think this first one is working. Yeah, so I've now been using this controller for a few minutes now, and this first one is definitely all working well. So we are 1 out of 5 at the minute, which is obviously very, very good. Now the next one, I'm putting the batteries in now, literally just using the same batteries, so I'll be a minute just changing them over. This next one is a lot more grubby. Okay, right, this one, as you can see now, this one has got no power at all with batteries in. So we're remaining 1 out of 5 at the minute, but I'll take that. I'd have been happy with that overall. So I'll take 1 out of 5 so far. I'll keep that one to the side so I don't confuse it with any others. Right, I've just put batteries in the next one, and we do have power. The lights are flashing, so that is again another good sign. And it's now pairing now, still flashing. Yes, it's paired. Oh my god, yeah, it's already going. Right, this is definitely a good start for this next one. Well, this is looking good so far. I'll play a different sport this time, so you don't just keep watching the same sport. Might try tennis this time, because I always love the Wii Sports tennis. Yep, this seems pretty good at the minute. The same person as I was before, yes. Obviously I've only used the A and B button really at the minute, but it seems to be working. If this next controller's working as well, this would be really good, because I'm really short on Wii controllers, as I said, so I could really do with a few more. Right, I'll have one game. Right, just finished a whole game of tennis with that controller, and this one, again, is working very, very well. So we are 2 out of 5 at the minute. I'll definitely take that. So that one's going in the working pile, and I'll get the next controller setting up. But this is going a lot better than I was expecting. Just reset the console so we can head straight back into it. And we have power from this next one as well. Yes, we're paired. Very good sign to start off with. Let's play... I haven't got a nunchuck at the minute. Let's do one of the training games. Can't remember what they've actually got on here. We'll be him. Yes, it's fine. Right, what have we got here then? Alright, oh, they've nearly unlocked them all. Oh, the target practice. This was always brilliant on Wii Sports. Years ago I actually be quite good at this, but it's been a while. But this controller at the minute, I'm going to aim the ball properly so I can test as many buttons as I can. Yeah, I think this one might be working as well. Yep. I'm going to play this again off camera for a few minutes and make sure. So I've been using that controller for about 5 minutes on a couple of different games, and that one is also working. So this is going really well. Now, one more controller to do. I'm hoping that this one works well. If so, it will be 4 out of 5, which I am, like, chuffed with, to be honest. Again, lighting up. And it has paired. Or, if this last one would work as well, we'll be him this time. Right, what one should we do this time? Let's do... Oh, the power throws. This was the one where at the end you'd have like 99 pins, and you could do that glitch where you roll it along the wall. I remember that. Right, let's have a go at this. Right, at the minute, this is working as well. yep, this controller seems to be working absolutely fine as well. So, 5 controllers untested and 4 of them work. Yeah, I am well pleased with that. Yeah, out of these 5 Wii controllers, only this one on the left didn't work, and all of the other 4 worked. So I essentially paid £5 for 4 working Wii controllers, which is absolutely brilliant, as these are cleaned up really nice, they're in good condition now, and in CEX, for a B grade, they're charging about 20 quid each for these. So to get them for £1 each is really good, and as I also said in the footage, I've only got 2 working Wii controllers at the minute. So these are going to be really good for me playing the Wii games, as I'm really enjoying playing the Wii at the minute as well. Yeah, great find here. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, please subscribe. And also let me know, what was your favourite find of the day? And have you had any good car boot finds recently? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye!